Good afternoon. Your name, sir?
David Walker.
Your Honor, it looks like he has two files.
I see that. All right, we'll next take up two cases, both entitled State of Kansas versus David Wayne Walker, 22 CR 398 and 22 CR 508. All right, we'll first take up 22 CR 508. This is my case, Mr. Walker. You failed to appear in front of me on July 17th for your preliminary hearing control docket. Where were you that day?
Say for sure, sir.
Buckle up, guys. Today we are going to meet possibly the most confused sovereign citizen to ever step foot in a courtroom. Right off the bat, he shows up late to his own hearing and fumbles his way into representing himself. The judge wastes no time grilling him on missing court dates, and we're already diving deep into the delusion. This isn't just chaos, it's confident ignorance wrapped in legal disaster.
Okay, well, I issued a bench warrant bond forfeiture and set a new bond in the amount of $10,000 cash or surety. Are you still representing yourself?
Yes, sir.
You want to continue representing yourself?
Look at me. I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at the paper. Yes, sir. Don't have any money to.
Pardon?
Yes, I guess I'll represent myself.
Okay, you understand that if you can't afford to hire an attorney, one would be appointed for you.
I don't know what he would do for me.
Alright, guys, this is where it starts to get wild. Our sovereign citizen hero decides to represent himself, not out of boldness, but because he claims he can't afford a lawyer. The judge practically begs him to reconsider, listing all the ways a real attorney might help. But nope, he's fully committed to losing solo. This is what happens when stubbornness meets zero strategy.
Okay, well, he could provide you legal advice and perhaps advance any defenses you may have had, but if you want to represent yourself, you have that right. I just want to make sure you understand that if you can't afford an attorney and would like to have one represented you, I would appoint one for you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And you wish to continue representing yourself?
Yes, sir.
The docket notes don't reflect if a waiver of counsel was ever signed. Do you have any notes that would reflect that he's waived counsel on the record or otherwise, Ms. Norris?
Your Honor, I just note that on December 30th of 2022, defendant stated that he would hire his own counsel, and then he had a failure to appear, and on May 5th, we did not appoint any counsel. I don't show an actual waiver, and the notes don't reflect that he did a waiver on the record. It just says that he would hire his own attorney.
Okay, well,
Okay.
Mr. Walker, you've indicated here on the record that you wish to waive your right to an attorney and represent yourself. So I'm going to have you, if the jail has one, sign a waiver of counsel. Do you have a form?
I believe so.
All right, can you read through that? Make sure you understand it. If you have any questions, be sure to ask me.
There's
Yeah.
no defendant in the. I'm the defendant in the case. Am I the defendant in the case?
Now we're diving into straight-up courtroom comedy. He actually asks, "Am I the defendant?" while in an orange jumpsuit. Then he argues that no crime exists without a victim. The judge, trying to stay sane, breaks down the law like he's teaching a 5th grade civics class. It's one of those moments where you genuinely can't tell if he's serious, but sadly, he is.
There's no victim. There's no victim to my crime, correct? The crime that I'm accused of, there is no victim in the crime.
The state of Kansas, you have drug charges, possession of methamphetamine, possession of paraphernalia, and driving while suspended are your 3 charges.
Yeah, but no victim, correct? No victim in the crime? No victim?
This part right here is the sovereign citizen starter pack in full effect. There must be someone making a claim, he insists, ignoring the fact that the state of Kansas is right there doing exactly that. The judge spells it out in plain English, but he's just not having it. It's both fascinating and frustrating to watch someone fight the law with pure imagination.
I'm not sure I understand your question and what that has to do with your waiver of counsel.
Well, I'm the defendant. There must be someone making a claim
The state of Kansas is making the charges against you, Mr. Walker.
the state of Kansas is the victim.
The state of Kansas charged you with these crimes. Do you wish to represent yourself or do you wish to have an attorney representing you?
I will represent myself.
Here we go. Now he refuses to sign the waiver form because he doesn't understand why it's needed. The judge finally cracks and drops one of the coldest burns we've heard in court, calling out his room temperature IQ. It's brutal but deserved. This is the moment the court officially gives up trying to reason with him and just sets the date. Damage done.
You've got a waiver of counsel in front of you, correct?
Yes, I suppose so. Why do I need to sign? Why do I need to sign it? Why do I need to sign this?
Because I like to have it documented in the file that you understand that you have a right to have an attorney representing you. And that if you can't afford to hire one, one would be appointed for you. And you understand that, and knowing those rights, you wish to represent yourself. That just documents that for the court file.
What I don't understand is why there is charges against me when there is no victim.
All right, Mr. Walker, I'm not going to play this game this afternoon. I'm going to set this case
Why are we playing a game?
in front of me on
I'm asking questions. I'm really asking questions.
October.
Trying to understand.
Short but strange, this is where he casually asks the judge if he can access certain people or things to help put up his case. Nobody knows what he means, not even him. The judge suggests the law library, and that's about the only productive advice this guy might hear all day. At this point, it's less courtroom drama and more like improved theater gone wrong.
Your case is being set on October 10th at 2:30 in front of myself, and that will be done by Zoom. That's the felony preliminary hearing control docket, October 10th at 2:30.
Your Honor.
You've got a $10,000 cash or surety bond on that case.
Yeah. I was wondering if I would be able to have access to certain legal things to be able to put my case up.
You mean like a free lawyer?
I believe they've got a law library there at the jail. I'm
Oh,
not
they
sure
do?
what kind of access they provide to you, but you can consult with somebody there at the jail.
Okay.
All right, I'm now going to take up 22 CR 398. This is Judge Webster's case. Looks like you failed to appear in front of her on July 31st. She set a new bond for $6,000 cash or surety. You've already had a first appearance, so I'm going to set this in front of Judge Webster on October 30th at 9 o'clock in the morning. That will be by Zoom, October 30th at 9 o'clock in the morning. So again, your bond is 6,000 cash or surety. Anything else on this case, Ms. Norris?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Your Honor, was the time for court on October 10th for 22 CR 508, was that 2:30?
That's correct.
Just clarifying. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, we'll be in recess. Mr. Walker, you are excused. Thank you.
The grand finale, and it ends just as bizarrely as it started. The judge moves on to his second case, sets the bond, and then calls for a recess. But with this guy, you just know he's about to ask where the swing set is. The narrator wraps it all up with a sarcastic bow, and we're left wondering how some people even manage to tie their shoes. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.